Everybody, Bash Venture back with another video. I'm just doing like a random vlog because I'm doing a lot of stuff at the moment that I didn't really want to do a detailed video about, but I figured it'd be kind of funny to share, and I kind of came to a realization that I do a lot of random stuff that I don't ever actually record, and I don't, because I just assume people don't care. It's a lot of menial things, but by further ado, I'll just show you what I'm doing right now. First thing, in the meanwhile, I'm just selling stuff that I buy, random Goodwill to resell, and I came across this. This is a whole house vacuum. It's like 7,000 square feet or something like that. I was thinking about I might actually use it as like a shop vac, like you just mount it on your wall and you have a whole PVC system. It has hoses everywhere, so if you need to vacuum anything, it can. Not to mention you can hook up all your tools that create any kind of dust or whatever to automatically be set up. Since I'm renting this house and this garage is very small and I don't plan on being here for too much longer, especially with the plans I have, I just decided it's much better to resell. So I think I bought it for 20 bucks, and honestly, I'm not paying it forward. I'm well too poor. I'm selling it for like 200 bucks. And if I get anywhere near that amount of money, I will be ecstatic. The thing's awesome. It's worth every penny. I think they're like $500 brand new, so it's not like I'm destroying people or nothing. But besides that, I've got a whole bunch of Coleman stoves I came across. I'm trying to figure out if I want to keep them or not. This is a 3-burner. That's a 2-burner. I got another 2-burner over there that's just peeking across. And none of them worked at the time. I was able to get the leather seals out and refurbish those with just some nice oil, and I got them all working. So hooray! Bought them all total for like 40 bucks. That was a bug or something. Bought them for like 40 bucks. Hopefully I can resell them for about 100 bucks, because right now I just need plenty. Everybody knows how that goes. So basic income comes. And a couple videos that you will see coming up very soon is, got a motherboard. It's amazing. It's very tiny. That motherboard is going in this plastic over here that I have a cutout, along with the plastic over here on the floor that I figured I'd do a video about. As you can see right now from the reflection, that piece on the floor isn't very flat. So I'm experimenting with a few ways to make them flat. Most of them have to do with flattening between, already known really rigid flat plates. But currently I'm just testing putting them in there and just letting them flatten out on something flat in there. And yeah, that one was actually terribly bowed beforehand. And now it's it's almost acceptable. These are going to be the sides of my computer, so they don't need to be super perfect, but I'd prefer them to be fairly square. And I've got a whole stack of those to be done. And in the meanwhile, while those are being worked on, I've got all this. As some of you may have seen, my last video has to do with converting bicycle spokes that are hard and rigid to just using wire. And one of the sides that's not going to be the wire loop is going to be eye holes. But I'm having to make my own, because to try to find a bulk quantity of any kind of hardware eye loops in this city, or in general, it seems, is pretty expensive and pretty hard. So I was able to buy 4 of these for $1 something at Home Depot, and I'm just taking them, drilling a hole in them, and just standard, hand drill and a vise to hold everything in place. And let's see here, on top of that, another video I have coming up is making a whole bunch of these. These are to hold the wires in place on the wheel while I get them all in place, to actually get them tensioned up to the correct tension. Jeez, I'm so bad with words today. And because you don't want to crimp them in place permanently until you've got the right tension down. And I figure that's what stops most people from using wire in general, is it's kind of a pain to work with. And tuning it to make sure it's the right tensile strength and all of that. That's the word, tensile strength. Is kind of monotonous, a lot of people think. But the beauty is nowadays, there's Android apps that are free. You can actually tune metal spokes with that way. Hell, realistically, you just need anything that can hear a tone, and as long as that tone matches the other tone, you've got kind of a baseline. Since I'm not using this bike for off-roading or anything crazy, just cruising down the street for like 90% of the time, it doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm gonna see if this works. I've seen other things work. Why won't this? So my other videos, go check them out. I tested out one of the wires to make sure it can handle the weight and to make sure all the fasteners can handle the weight. This I already know can pretty much handle the weight because it's much beefier than everything else. It's zinc coated steel, so it should be fine. So yeah, random vlog. That's what's going on in Vash's life, along with a lot of exercise, fasting, diet, and MMA. Realistically, all different videos. Hope to come soon. And if anybody's got any questions, please ask me in the comments. I would love to make my channel grow, and this is part of it. So until next time, this has been Vash Venture.